Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Crimson Shift, and the key was provided by developer. And in this case, this is actually a game that costs money, like for up to $5, and it's also made in RPG Maker after the prequel, which is free, Crimson something. Well, it was the other game. Let me just check it for you. Let's see the name. I already forgot it. That's how awesome it was. Crimson Light was the prequel, and this is Crimson Shift. Let's see if it's actually out. I don't know. Let's see the shop. I guess because you can buy it. It's quite strange. The game is there, but the prequel comes in 10 days from now, even though it's like before. Whatever. This one has combat, and I played it a very short time, just to the first boss. Pretty much that was a tutorial. So I decided to do it the same way. I'm showing the game as I see it on my screen. This is in a window, and this is all I can do about it. It doesn't allow me to record it in OBS as game, I guess. I didn't even try, but I guess this is the same engine. So just to compare those two games, we're gonna do it the exactly same way. So the game is in window. I am going to play 15 to 20 minutes. Let's see if this will unfold to anything. Maybe the story is better. There's actually combat. We'll see the combat. And I will check also what's in the game in terms of user interface. So this is stretched as much as it allows. Let's connect, which is, I guess, new game. Mouse works? No, mouse doesn't work, I guess. So I pressed enter. And now the twitching, I guess, is supposed to happen. Okay. Right, I'm just skipping to everything. I want to show you game, not necessarily all the story with dialogue, just how it plays, because I'm interested in gameplay, not about anything else. And it starts like this. This might be the character from the first game, or rather the second game, which didn't even come out yet, from the prequel. But I'm not sure about it. You have to follow the story on your own. Okay. Something, and this is basically an intro, I guess. I guess this is supposed to be an intro. I would rather just go into gameplay, to be honest, because there's way too much stuff aside from the game. Okay, so this is again RPG Maker. As you can see, some assets. We see everything in the 2D top-down perspective. I'm going to... Okay, so it's telling us space is to interact. Why space and not enter? Isn't it enter? I mean, I push dialogues on enter. Yeah, enter, not space. Space works? Yes, space as well works, but enter also works. Okay, so if you go escape, strange thing, we are level 60, I don't know why. Probably this is supposed to be tutorial, that's why. Items. We have weapons, armor. Do we have any? No, we don't, because everything is on us. Options, this is sound, but the game has no sound for some reason. I'm checking if my mouse is wrong. No, my mouse is okay, I have sound. So yeah, I don't know why it's silent. Whatever. Maybe it's just left over from the engine, which is not used. This is the usual save. Actually, this part is good because you can save anytime when, of course, you have control over your character. So this is actually good in those games. At least it has proper save. Skills, of course, you check your character, and we have some skills. They are, of course, based on this whole RPG Maker idea that you have skills that take mana, or rather, or maybe other resource, and then they do stuff. This is okay, actually. This is the old idea from many JRPGs, and not only, but mostly JRPGs with turn-based combat. So that's okay. Mission you don't have any. I don't know if it makes the game non-linear, or are those just quests in game? Hard to say. Equipment. Equipment is our equipment. So we have basically, we just have dagger, handgun, and some stuff. We cannot change it, so it's just there for the sake of it. We start with full equipment. I have no idea what's Deku order. Oh, you can buy stuff from here. Okay, that's interesting. Right, so apparently you can buy stuff from nowhere. Okay, why not? We make stuff appear. We have a shop. We carry a shop on our back. That's nice. That's convenient. Fusion. This is probably to add effects to gear, but this wasn't actually an option in tutorial, so we might find it later. I don't think we will, but I will try. So of course we'll go through walls of text. I'm gonna skip it. Sum up just the very beginning of the game. Basically, this guy is an assassin. He looks like an assassin, so he probably is an assassin. He's supposed to extract a girl, or maybe rather, I'm not sure, kill her or extract her. So that's the idea. I don't know why those guards are letting us in. It's another story. But they were paid. Yeah, I know I can save. I get it. I can press escape. At least some buttons work in this game, like escape and enter. That's very good. Right, we have a mechanic based on stealth here as well. In this case, it actually works better because we can kill people when we are behind them. And we have what else? We have actually combat with strange system of QTE, rather maybe not QTE, but it's more like combo system. You basically cast one skill and then other skills follow, and you end up casting a group of skills one after another. And for tutorial's sake, it just works. You just spam anything and they die. I don't know what's this. It's a twitching flower. See, this is twitching. Or is it me? Is it twitching? It is twitching. I'm also twitching. I don't know what's this. I don't know why flowers twitch and can't be clicked. But they do. Guys, we're already 7 minutes in the game and nothing yet happened. It's probably because I talk too much. Sorry for that. Right, I'm trying to make it into gameplay because, you know, escaping something that cannot be interacted with, it's not really... I'm not sure if this is gameplay. Like, I'm going through a linear path in a game that is very old in visuals. You just go through it. You push through it and wait until something happens. It's not like you have any choice, right? Alright, so this is explaining combat. I'm trying to read quite fast. Does it say anything specific? It says that you have a window of time to do it. What is S? Preparation to recharge. Maybe we don't have to. Maybe you have to recharge. I don't know. This is one of the resources we have. So we have TP and we have mana. Maybe we should recharge. I don't know. W. It's just one of the skills that follow. So we can do it anyway. I wasn't using this preparation. Actually, you don't have to because I have enough, right? So you just press Q, 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 and they die. So that's the whole thing, right? Can we prepare? No, I don't think so. You get experience, but it's strange because we are level 60. So I don't know if there is any progression if we even keep this character. I highly doubt it. I think we're actually gonna play somebody else, or he's going to go to level 1. Because playing somebody at level 60 from the first moment you meet the character is very strange. I don't know why is that happening. Okay, so I don't know if those people are going to give us anything. I can just talk to all of them. Of course, this does nothing. He also does nothing. That's what I thought. He does nothing. I would check the door on the left, but the guy got stuck. Can I go there? It's probably going to interfere. It would be nice if you could move past them, but I guess this is not the game's engine. So you have to wait so he goes away. Quite annoying. What about this lady? Cleaning, yes. Cleaning at night. Yeah, there is some joke in the dialogues, you know. I am not saying it's bad. I'm not saying the dialogue or the story is bad. I'm saying that the engine is old. And generally speaking, if you pay for a game, you expect at least some average quality, not old engine that comes from basically editor, because the RPG Maker program is an editor in which you make games. It's a program to make games. Well, you could argue that you want to make all games in a program that make games of some kind. The only problem is that all the RPG Maker games look the same, and they have to, you know, come up with a good story. or try to use all possible assets to make it interesting, and otherwise it's just a part of the system. It's a part of the RPG Maker editor with not all assets used, and then it's being sold in many copies, different games, all from the same engine. And for today's standards, it isn't really very good. I always say that graphics like this can be okay if they are followed by deep gameplay, by a lot of customization, either in terms of just this RPG, JRPG, but we need to have classes, skills, usables, some sort of strategy, interesting combat, and so on. It's not very interesting, but some people like the combat that is turn-based, but it needs to be in-depth, otherwise you just spam attack button and that's it. Or you keep dying because the game is imbalanced. So it must be something like Final Fantasy or Might and Magic, which had like optional turn-based combat, also very in-depth. And that was 25 years ago, so I would expect at least that. I never ask for more, but I would like the same. I would like the games to be at least as good as they were 25 years ago, not worse. I would rather say that they should be better if we are improving civilization. I hope we are. Okay, so this is actually a hatch, which is entered like this. And from what I understand, it does nothing. So there is a symbol, there's a skeleton, and when you go out of there, he says that the house is empty. Yeah, you have to see it, right, to unlock it. Otherwise, you're stuck. Very linear. Now you might ask if it looks good. I mean, you might like it. You might like the RPG Maker assets. I'm not blaming you for it. The problem is that they are the same, right? Maybe they were made new. I'm not sure because I'm not an expert on it. It just reminds me RPG Maker game, and I played a couple of them. So that's why I think this is reused assets. Might not be. Maybe all of them are new and fresh. That's also possible. I think the combat system is changed, especially because it looks strange. It looks like it's made, not like it's part of the engine. Right, so something, I don't care. So gun is used to kill all of them, right? I'm trying. I'm just going to spam Q and hopefully they all die. So they detonate. I throw like detonation bullets. The numbers are all over the place. I think I just did 100,000 damage or something like this, or so it looked. I would prefer if it went from level 1 and slowly scaled up, because this way it's just those numbers are kind of meaningless if they are very high from the beginning. Just like Diablo 3, it had way too high numbers, and at some point it was just meaningless. You know, 5 million damage didn't really tell you much. You should go from like 1 damage, 2 damage, 10 damage, and then, you know, go up, scale it up, not start with thousands, because it's just meaningless. Right, so apparently there is some guy. Maybe we just kill him, because in this game we can combat enemies, so we can just kill it. Actually, I see the map, which is big. That's good. Right, so it's backstep. So, apparently we are supposed to do backstep. Depends on my level. So I kill him and we get coins. I don't know how much. Oh yeah, we get experience. Actually quite a lot. That's probably because we are level 60. Nothing here will be operational, so we go here. Now we have to go through more and more text. Basically he meets a girl, and that's almost how far I played. I have to save probably when we enter the house, and then there will be a combat where I don't understand, and last time I died on this combat, so that's how long I played. Right, I must say that it's not really interesting for me to go through a linear story unless I'm playing visual novel, which is pretty much a linear story in most cases. Not always, sometimes it has actually different endings. But from other games, I rather want to be able to choose my own story. Unless it's, I don't know, what else? Point and click adventure, maybe. Maybe just, not all adventure games are like that. For instance, Fahrenheit was quite different. Also kind of linear, but you could have tried different things. Right. So, we are slowly crawling towards combat. Can we kill him? We can, but I don't know what it does. I don't think we can level. Maybe she can level. Okay, we are caught. So if you don't use the stealth system properly, you have to fight, which is okay, I guess. I think I might have to heal. I'm not sure. Now she's with us, but she doesn't help us. She will help us actually in the next scene with the boss. Right now she's just dead weight. I like the map actually, because at least we roughly know where we are. This is helping. So right when we enter, I think we even get a prompt to save. Not sure if now we get it. Should we save now? I will save now, just in case. Okay, so we are kinda dead. Can we use items? I could. Okay, let's use it. Just in case. Maybe I died because I didn't have health. But I think she died, or I hit her. It's hard to say, because I don't really understand it. Probably because I didn't read it properly. Yes, she's level 1, I'm level 60. That's very strange. Probably supposed to tell a story that he's like stronger. And, well, I guess he's stronger than a girl if he's a trained assassin. Right, so this is working. From what I remember, yeah, something skeleton, and we can progress. I'm kind of like pushing to progress, because all those games do is just you're supposed to do something, right? Can you go out of there? Where am I supposed to go? Because I don't know. Out of here? Well, maybe we try. Yeah, I think I messed up. I think I messed up. We should go there. It's trigger. Right? Do we trigger? Yes. We have to trigger event. Otherwise it won't work. So it's linear the way you don't know. So you must trigger something. We are supposed to go to the lake now, because that was in the dialogue. Get blocked. So to do the tutorial, you have to guess what developers had in mind. Just like with poetry, what did the author have in mind? Okay, now it's gonna tell us we have to save, I guess. I'm trying. I mean, I get this story. Assassin met a girl, and he walks around, and there are other strange shadowy figures all over the place, which we, I think, killed some time ago. And there's the same red person that's in the other game, which I don't know what it is. So those games are definitely tied together. I'm just talking about the beginning, because in the other game we also see the red person in the very beginning, so it's not much of a spoiler, I guess. Well, there's no other way to show it without spoiling something, because the whole game is just a linear story. You have to show some of it. Did I save? No, I didn't. I think I messed up. Can I save now? No, I messed up. I think I messed up. Oh my goodness. Can I save now? Please let me fix it if I forgot. If I clicked once too much. I'm gonna read the text now. If we can save. Can we save? No, we cannot save. I guess we cannot. No, it goes to combat. Alright. So. Okay. Why is it showing this thing at the bottom when I'm clicking? Oh, 50,000 of boss. Okay. Guard to reflect. So should I attack and guard in turns? Okay, it's A. Should I just guard? Okay, let's guard. So he takes damage. I don't want to damage her, and I cannot guard now. So let's attack. Let's attack once. Okay, I attack for 300. Now we guard. Is she going to heal me? No. So this way we are going to die. Can I poke him with W? I'm gonna poke him with W. Okay. I think she got hit. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm alive. Very strange. I don't know how much health she has. Can I test it? He's poisoned. So again, I'm poking him once. Now I should guard. I should go on like this for 50,000. Are you sure? You know what you're doing. hope you're not doing this to me, because this is painful. Look how long it takes. It's maybe 1000 per action. Well, dagger kinda worked. Now I'm almost dead. I think he's supposed to... No, if he kills me... I mean, I don't know. Maybe he should kill me, because if I killed the girl, then there was... I think that was the end. I don't think I died. I'm gonna poke him. I don't know who was attacked. Did I do damage to the girl or what? What is the skill list? I'm doing one of these, right? Doesn't say that I attack more. It's one guy, right? Bullets. It doesn't say that I'm attacking many people. I don't know why would I attack many people. Where does it say that I attack more than one person? It shows like this 300 was something. I don't know, was damage to her or was damage to the boss. Let's just pump him full of W. I think I'm hitting her. Maybe not. Maybe it's just floating strangely. Okay, I'm going to spam W. Maybe this does something. It's clearly more attacks. Right. Probably we cannot kill the red guy. Probably we cannot beat her. It went on for like 10,000 or more. So maybe that was to learn the moves or something. I'm not sure we can damage the girl, but apparently I did something wrong and I died last time. We're at the same time. And she's level 1. Okay, I still don't get it. What is what? I think we are on the right side, both of us, but I still see just my character. So red gets attacked with W. Can I do something? Okay, that was like a critical. Is she gonna heal me? No, she's hitting the boss, so I can block. Maybe I could also heal if I have to. I'm gonna spam this W. I don't know if this is a good idea. Maybe. Probably we won't kill it. I would be surprised if we did. By the way, I have no idea how long is the game, so I'm just going to show you the beginning. It's very imbalanced because it's all set up. The whole combat is set up. It's not like we leveled to this point or that we chose any skills. It's all, you know, scripted. And she's healing me. I have to. Do I have to block? I can guard, I guess. Some damage. She took 700 damage, more or less. Oh, I do play a lot of those games. I do, but I prefer them in better graphics. Like I just played through the whole Hyperdimension Neptunia trilogy, so there was a lot of combat like this with much better graphics and much better party setup. So that was actually interesting, even though the graphics were also dated. Cute, but dated. Okay, something. You don't have to read if you don't want spoilers. That's why I'm just not reading all of it. It would take hours to make a full playthrough of it, and that's not the goal. I'm just trying to show what the game is. Right now it's still a tutorial, right? From what I understand, we are in the tutorial. And we cannot escape through the hole. Maybe we should poke it. Maybe, because there is 2 people here. We can talk about the stuff, not alone, but with the girl. I'm wondering if we leveled. Let's see what skills she has. She has reconstruct. What? Okay, she kills the enemy and heals her. Oh, that's okay. What kind of equipment she has? Nothing. That's a very good piece of equipment. Can we optimize? No, because we have nothing. Good. A game that is so scripted and at the same time it's RPG, it's not the best idea, I would say. I would like to pick a class or something. Maybe we could be assassin of different type. That would be much better. Right. So what next? Probably a lot of talking, I guess. It's the same stuff, right? We could at least speed up to another area. Well, this is gonna block me. What is it? It's a vehicle. Right. So they want to experiment on her, probably. This capsule looks like it. Scientists take her. So they wanted the girl, but didn't want to kill her. Maybe. She's gonna kill him. Probably. Or not. Is she gonna go there? Yeah, she will. Stuff her into capsule. Well, I'm assassin. I just delivered, right? I delivered the person. Tell me what that is because I don't get it. So I think it's loading screen of strange nature. We'll probably finish it like 30 minutes because it's getting too long. Unless we just go to some new place afterwards. After the tutorial. I would like to see something that resembles free choice. So far I don't see it. Right, we just got an achievement, so this is the first time I'm doing it. Too much loading, I would say. Because this is really a small game, it should run like a charm. It kinda is if you're just skipping through dialogue. It should be just an option to make it appear the entire dialogue with one button. It's kinda like spamming enter. Also I read quite fast, so usually I maybe not spam it this fast, but I generally read quite fast. So I just keep skipping through lines faster. We have mission. Ooh, this looks nice. Kill the technician, make it look like suicide, and we get money. Well, at least it sounds good. Well, one more thing. We're level 1. What is this thing at the top? Ah, okay, it's nothing. Well, can we go there? Can we interact with anything? Red towel. Like red. Maybe she's the red. Would be probably a good conclusion of the game. Like the red that I'm fighting is myself, because I am like insane. Might be a story like this. Somebody's fighting their own mind. They only see things, but they don't exist. Or I might be completely mistaken, because I'm just guessing. Oh my god. Where am I? I am a one-level assassin who is in a place. What? Armory. Yeah, I would like a weapon. Why not? Don't tell me I have a choice of a weapon. I know I don't. I would just get a stick and that's it. Planning. Well, we have healing powders. Good. I would like to fight and go into a mission, which is very, very far away. Yes, at least this clearly looks like armory. A good part of those assets is that some of them are very straightforward. Handgun, awesome. Tell me, is it equipped? Probably we get a prompt to equip it. No, we don't. Is it equipped? Let's see. Yes, automatic equipped. Very strange. Magically equipped itself. What is this? You have to talk to everyone? I don't want to. Let's try to push it forward. Just to the mission. I would like to kill something in the mission. Top floor, I don't want to go there. Or maybe I do. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff which does nothing. Is the button clickable? No. Is the chest clickable? No. Alright, all decoration. Decoration of Independence. What is this? Nothing. What can I do? What am I supposed to do? Make a technician kill himself. But where? Where? Here? Is he on the top floor? Wait, let's read the mission. I don't know. Ocean Grove. So we should go out of here somehow. We are on the second floor. So let's poke... Wait, let's poke this door. Maybe it works. No. Let's poke the elevator. Might work. I don't know where. What's B1? Is it below 1? I think that's the logic. No, it's not. So maybe top floor. Then we go out to the town. And probably there will be a wall of text or not. What is it? Oh, that's a guy. Maybe that's our guy. Mr. Veron. Yes. Right, we get stuff. Yeah, I know I can order stuff because it was an option before. Attack infusion, that's interesting. I would use it if I can. Alright, alright. So I don't get it. So it's like Nikita, something like this, where a fresh assassin. Yeah, I get it. It was there, like here. I get it how it works. I don't need to be explained everything. Okay, fusion maybe. Tutorial book. We actually have tutorial, which is good. I don't mind. Can we read it? I guess. How do you skip through it? I don't know. Like down? Is it just changing on its own, or is it left? I don't know. I'm not sure how you operate it. So let's fuse. Let's fuse handgun or dagger. What can we fuse? Let's fuse dagger with infusion. 10%. Is that it? I guess. I guess we used it. So we have 10% more damage. I wonder if it's meaningful. Do we need it, or is it just scripted so that we are doing enough damage to win? Okay, so we have a boss. Okay, it's gonna be a longer video a bit. Ground floor? Maybe. Can we go out? Probably, because now we have weapons. No, it's the same. It's not ground floor. Is it floor 1? I don't know. I don't get any information where to go. That's a bar. More talking. We're still not in the mission. So this is a very prolonged tutorial and a very prolonged hub. If it's a hub. Or maybe it's just a location we visit and then never visit again. Hard to say. Hard to say if the game is anywhere free to play. I mean, not in terms of money, but do you have any freedom of gameplay in that understanding? Can we actually choose anything? Now it's a scripted story with scripted events with one weapon and one upgrade. It's like obvious you're gonna use it. I couldn't even use it on handgun, so I had to use it either on nothing or on the dagger. B1. I'm walking in circles like a moron and I didn't get to actual gameplay yet. Because that was all tutorial. Maybe now we're progressing or not. What if we just go right all the time? Yeah, I think we visited higher floor. So that is what? There is nothing probably. Sometimes it's hard to say what is clickable. This looks like it's, yeah. Okay, monthly supply. You know, if that was a big game with missions you can choose from and keep going back to the hub, then this presentation will be okay with that. I'm only afraid that it doesn't have such options, that it's just linear anyway. But, you know, I don't know. I just experienced the game just like you, if you never played it. Oh, that's the town. So we found the door out. The way out, the exit. Okay. Right. So, you know, what if we just go somewhere? Is there a map? Yes, there is a map. Probably all stuff is wrong. We are not going the right way. There is probably a shop. Let's see if ATM works. No. There is stuff here. What is it? I don't know. Sounds yes. Okay, can we do something here? I don't know. Is that the guy? White pills, drugs. Are they trying to kill him? Are we supposed to come here? I have no idea. Okay, so maybe that was the technician. But I wasn't aware where I'm going. Not at all. I used Q. That was a good idea. And now what? I should probably spam something. I should use preparation now. Or else I will... Damn it, I'm going to die. I'm going to guard. And now we're going to use something. I'm trying to kill him. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. So I messed up. I think I should now heal. Let's heal. This is hard because I'm dying. Very imbalanced. I just died. Why? Why I died? I don't know. He just one-shotted me. He one-shotted me. Okay. Alright guys, so that's what I see now. Apparently you have to save often. I guess I didn't. Let's see if I have reconnection. No, it's not. You have to save on your own. Or, yeah, that's important. So you have to save because you can die to the first enemy in the game that you can choose, not re-choose. I guess he was part of the quest. So I messed up combat twice. Once I messed up combat in the tutorial, and that was off camera, and then I messed up combat like the first guy. So be warned and save a lot. Do I like it? Not really. Not really. I mean, it's a notch higher than the typical RPG Maker game because it's using its own system for, well, for skill combos. This is very similar to just using a skill that attacks multiple times, or using well, just skills one by one by a few party members. Probably you can have some sort of combos or synergies using different skills, but so far it was like spamming Q or spamming W, and that was it. And if you did enough damage, you killed. If you not, you didn't. Or you could guard from time to time. Well, you can play it, I guess. It is playable. Assets are the typical RPG Maker assets, so nothing special. Combat system, I don't know, maybe if it unfolds after more than 36 minutes eventually into something, and you have some choice and some decision making, then maybe it's better. This is very linear, and what is worse, you can die easy. So you have to just save and then go through 20 minutes of talking and then have one fight. Of course, you have to save before it, or if you don't, you have to go through another 20 minutes of talking. It would be nice to be allowed to kind of skip the dialogue, at least faster, because it just goes on and on and on. It's pretty much a text adventure. The combat is there, at least in this game, so it's also a notch better. I actually didn't review the first one in points. I don't know how many points I would give the first game, maybe 3 points. This one is 4, or maybe 5. I don't know. Let's give it 5 points. So the first one I would give 3 because it's just talking and no combat. Very very small amount of stealth and some other mechanic with those seals, which is very strange. I didn't really understand it, but it's there. It's less than just typical RPG Maker game. This one is, I would say, it's average. It's slightly different in graphics, but most assets are just the typical RPG Maker, so that's the same. You don't have a choice of character, so that's also a notch down. They did add the combat system that's different. I wouldn't say it's better. If you have a couple of party members that have different skills, it might be also interesting, especially if you have to also fight some status effects. In this case, you have basically one combo for gun and one combo for dagger, and I guess they only get upgraded. So I'm not sure if this is better, if adding the need to spam a button to turn-based game is a good idea. The story might be liked because it's strange, it's awkward, it's strange. You might like it. I'm not saying I did. I don't really care about story in games. I'm more about gameplay. The story is just one linear experience that I'm not after. I just want replayability from games. I want a lot of content. If the story that accompanies it is good, that's good. If it's average, that's whatever. If the game is good. Many good games have almost no story and they are still good. Like, I don't know, Grim Dawn, for instance. You know, it's a good hack and slash game. So you can make 50 different characters. There is a story, but I don't care about the story. I care about the gameplay. So this is very much story driven, which might be a plus if you like adventure games. If you like RPG games, well, there are clearly better ones. If you like turn-based RPG games, there are also better ones. But if you like specifically RPG Maker games, then this is slightly different and you might like it. If you collect them or play them for whatever reason, then this is slightly different graphically and it has strange story, so you might like it. Also, the combat is different. I wouldn't say it's better, but it's different. Slightly different. So yeah, if you are into those games, if you're a collector, if you played many of them, if you just play through them and they install and then get another game, that you might just add this one as another one. Personally, I would pass on it, especially if I was to spend money. You know, you can buy Mad Max for this much money on sale. So I would rather play an open world game with better graphics than this. But yeah, there is definitely a market for it. If if people keep making games in RPG Maker and selling them, then apparently there is a market for it. So if you're part of that market, you can buy it. I am not against it. I think all games should exist, but you should at the same time make aware choices what you're buying and why. Games can be there, but you should in most cases just skip over them and buy something better. But it's your money and your decision. I'm just saying what I think. So to me, this is clearly RPG Maker game. 5 out of 10. It's overall it's average what you can expect from a game like it. Slightly different. Some stuff is better, some stuff is worse. I wouldn't add points for anything. I wouldn't also subtract much points for something. It works properly if you save it regularly and if you are dedicated to finish the game. You probably can. But is it worth it? That's your decision. For me, no. I wouldn't play it. I would just play something else. I would just play better RPG with turn-based system, like any of them. Even if you think of Darkest Dungeon is better. Or if I was after story, I would just read a visual novel and just click through the text. This isn't what I'm after, but yeah, there is a market for it. So it's not a negative review. It's just an average RPG Maker game, which is by definition downgraded. So if that doesn't make you cringe, if you can stand it, just like some people can stand pixel art, then of course you can get it. But it didn't. It didn't win my heart. It's not like I like it. I let it exist. I don't mind, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's not also a bad game, just an average game. Yeah, just be aware this is RPG Maker game. So if you're bored with them, if you played some of them, that's the same thing. Okay, guys, that would be it for Crimson Shift. I'll see you guys in next review.